Thank you for your interest in this site. Let's get started. The modules provide a detailed and practical framework for how to react and respond to a loved one who is abusing substances. This is about what you can do, actions you can take to change the course that addiction is playing in your life and the life of your loved one who's struggling. Whether they've never thought to quit or they're just coming out of treatment, headed for a relapse, or maintaining their sobriety. This is the essential skill set you need when someone you love suffers from addiction. This program is designed to get your loved one into treatment, to reduce their use, and to make sure you take good care of yourself. There are a couple of important points I want to make about drug and alcohol problems. If your loved one gets physically violent towards you or the children or an elderly parent, as I explained in the opening comments, this program is not for you. We ask you to make changes in how you're interacting with your loved one. And while these changes are designed to calm things down and to be respectful of your loved one, there's no guarantee that this will happen. If your loved one tends towards physical violence directed at you or the children, do not follow this program. You need tailored help to deal with the violence first. Do not follow our suggestions for changing your behavior and go to the supplement for help. You may be asking yourself whether or not your loved one has a problem with alcohol or drugs. Well, there are almost as many experts out there as there are definitions of problem use. The simplest definition is to ask yourself whether your loved one's use is causing problems. The problems may be subtle ones. So for instance, perhaps your loved one's pot smoking causes her to not finish tasks or to be so passive she doesn't even start the task. Is your loved one overly focused on alcohol or a drug to the detriment of other things in their life? A related question is whether or not your loved one has to abstain from all use for all time. The answer may be no. The literature on moderation to alcohol makes the case that for some people who have not yet stepped over the line into a pervasive pattern of abuse, I'll say that again, a pervasive pattern of abuse, moderation of their use may work. If your loved one thinks this is the case for them and wants to try moderation, you may want to go along with it. We provide instruction in the supplement on how to alter the directions in the main modules so as to support your loved one's efforts at moderation. My hunch is that most of you on this site are here because there is something seriously wrong with your loved one's behavior around alcohol and drugs. There will be little doubt in your mind that their problem is so serious that solving it is going to involve abstaining from alcohol and drugs. Even if your loved one wants to try moderation to alcohol or to anything else for that matter, but turns out to be wrong and abstinence is truly the answer for them, trying moderation for a short time and failing may help them realize the need to abstain. One more thing about this approach. When I present, people are often skeptical that this approach will not work on the hardcore user, the heroin addict or the really chronic alcoholic. I had one participant at a workshop tell me that this approach seems designed for the Cosby family. What I told him is that even when physically dependent on a drug, there are moments when it's a full-out party and the aim is to get high, and moments when the aim is to just avoid withdrawals and to maintain. Nowhere is this more true than with heroin or other opiate users. It has now become common for many to use street-bought Suboxone, a legally prescribed drug that helps with cravings and withdrawals from opiates, as a way to coast through periods when they can't get their drug or want to clean up for something they have to do or want to do. For the alcoholic, it may be that they drink 3.2 beer as a way to maintain. The supplement provides instruction on how to modify this work if your loved one is using around the clock.